Hello everyone, let us see about permutation and combinations in this video, which is often used in probability. Many situations you will find that you are not able to list out all the outcomes. That is when multiplication principle, permutation and combination comes into play. Now let us say start with an example. Suppose Aditya wants to calculate the probability that he gets a 4 in the first row and number 1 in the second row. So how to calculate that probability? First, let us say the probability of finding that is A. Only one kind of this thing is possible, so it is 1 divided by number of outcomes in the sample space S. So how to find out the number of outcomes in this sample space? Obviously there are 6 digits possible, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and in the second row also there are 6 digits possible. So you cannot list out each outcome and count the outcome, it will take lot of time. That is when you multiply these two are totally independent events. So the total number of outcomes will be 6 into 6, which is equal to 36. If you see an example how it can be 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5 and 1, 6, that is 6 possibilities. Again it will be 2, 1, 2, 2 and so on. So you will get 6 into 6 possibilities, that is 36 possibilities. So the answer will be 1 by 36. You should use multiplication principle when these both are two independent events. Now let us say you want your license plate number, the last 4 digits as 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the probability of getting a last 4 digit number like this? First you have to list out the total number of outcomes in the sample space S. So there are 4 places and there are 10 digits, 0 to 9, there are total 10 digits possible. So if the first digit is 0 or any other number, there are 10 possibilities in the first place, and there are again 10 more possibilities in the second place, again 10 and again 10, because anything can be used any number of times. So it is 10 into 10 into 10 into 10, which is 10,000. And suppose you want your license plate to contain these digits, it can be in any order. First number can be 2, first number can be 3, or first number can be 4, or anything. So if you see the total number of outcomes possible here, there are 10 digits. If suppose one digit is used here, you are left out with 9 digits. So it will be 10 into 9. Suppose if you are using 1 here, you are left out with only 3 more digits. So it is 9 possibilities. Again you will be left out with 8 possibilities and 1 more, which is 7 possibilities. So the total number of outcomes will be 10 into 9 into 8 into 7. So the probability will be 1 divided by 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 for this. Now let us see permutation with an example. Now let us see in detail permutation. It is nothing but arrangement of n objects in R positions. Suppose say there are 3 chairs and there are 3 people A, B and C. Now let us see in how many ways they can sit in this chair. So in this position either A, B or C can sit. So there are 3 possible ways. Now one of them would have sat already. So you are left with 2 possibilities. So it is 3 into 2. Now you are left with only one possibility. It could be any of this. For example sake, I am saying it will be B. So it will be 3 into 2 into 1. 6 ways these n objects can be arranged in R positions. Suppose there were only 2 positions and there are 3 people. So first will be 3 and second will be 2 ways. So again this is 6 ways. So n objects, n is the number of people, r positions, r is the number of chairs. If you see this mathematically, this is nothing but n factorial. Here n is 3, so n into n minus 1, n minus 2 and so on up to 1, and this can be represented as NPR. So n objects in r positions, NPR is detailed as n factorial divided by n minus r the whole factorial. So n here is 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 1 factorial. So this is 3 factorial by 2 factorial. So this is 3 into 2 divided by 2, which is nothing but 6. So this is permutation. Now let us see what is combination with an example. Suppose say there are 3 different color balls and you have to pick up 2 balls. So what is the probability? Say you have to pick up red and green. So what is the probability? So probability of picking red and green ball will be 1 divided by number of outcomes. The number of outcomes of picking red and green will be only 1. So first we have to decide the total number of outcomes possible. So 2 balls you are picking, it could be either red or blue, it could be blue or green, and it could be red or green. So total 3 ways. Here order doesn't matter, either you pick up blue first or red first, it doesn't matter. This is considered as only 1. So there are only 3 possibilities. So you are choosing 2 balls out of 3 different balls. So it is represented mathematically as NCR. Here n is 3 and r is 2. N factorial divided by n minus r the whole factorial divided by r factorial. Here n is 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 2 factorial divided by 2 factorial. So this is again 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial. 3 into 2 divided by 2. So 3 ways. This is nothing but combination. Now let us see about distinguishable permutations. Now this word madam, how many arrangements are possible? It could be like A, D, A, M, M. This is one possibility. A, D, M, M, A. This is another possibility. Like this, so many possibilities are there. So how to find out the total number of arrangements? It is represented by a simple formula, n factorial divided by n1 factorial, n2 factorial, n3 factorial and so on. So here n is the total number of letters in this, that is 5 letters. So 5 factorial, and m is coming at 2 places. So it is 2 factorial. A is coming at 2 places. So it is 2 factorial. And D is coming at only 1 place. So the answer is 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial, 2 factorial, which is nothing but 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 divided by 2 into 1 into 2 into 1. So if you cancel out, there are 30 different possibilities. So it is nothing but n factorial, which is divided by n1, n2, n3 factorial. These are of different distinguishable types. This is all about permutation and combination, guys. If you have any comments, please let us know in the comment section. Thank you for watching our video.